Lin Lie is here in Marvel Snap, and he's flying a bit under the radar, especially compared to other big hitters this season, but I still think he's pretty good. So in this video I'm going to check him out, and you guys can see whether you think he's worthwhile. Lin Lie didn't start as the Iron Fist, he started as Swordmaster. Lin Lie inherited the ancient sword of Fushi, a divine weapon tied to Chinese mythology, and a demon warlord. When the seals holding the warlord weakened, Lin Lie was pulled into a hidden war of gods, demons, all while still trying to find his family. As Swordmaster, he trained under heroes like Shang-Chi, alongside the agents of Atlas, and battled gods, demons, and even symbiote dragons. But everything changed when the sword was destroyed, leaving shards embedded in his hands, causing constant pain and stripping him of his greatest weapon. Gravely wounded, he washed ashore near Kunlun, where fate intervened. Instead of defeating Shu Lao, the immortal dragon chose him, gifting Lin Lie its chi directly and making him the Iron Fist in a way no one ever was before. He isn't defined by a ritual or perfection, he's defined by survival, adaptation, and learning to wield overwhelming power while still doubting himself. And now for the decks. So first up I have a deck here which is a twist on one of the Snowball Showdown decks that's been bouncing around a lot recently. And I have replaced the Miles Morales with Lin Lie, and honestly, I think it might make it worse. Lin Lie is a tough card to crack, really, because when you think about it at its core, it's a 2/4 that when you move it, it becomes like a what? +7, 2/11. It's 2/11 in a world where you can just play Chamber and practically get 2/11 anyway. The requirement for Lin Lie to actually get that, I don't know if it's something Move wants to do. That's the sad thing. I have seen people trying some of the decks out. I do have another one to showcase shortly as well. It's not to say that you shouldn't wait to see how this card shapes up, because I do think that I had some fairly bad luck in these games, so people could be having better experiences with this card. It's hard to say for sure right now. This deck, I will say, is very fun. I was never that big on Miles Morales, mainly because it wasn't that fun of a card. Obviously, like, I lean in more for fun, but if you're leaning in more for competitive, then I would still check that deck out. Even try it with Lin Lie if you ended up picking Lin Lie as well. Now this is the second deck. I only played like 2 games of this because I ran out of time, but I definitely want to try it out more. The general premise is you have a couple of move enablers with Ghost Spider, Madam Web, the Captain America in here, then Lin Lie, but Grandmaster is in here mainly for Lin Lie, to be honest. There isn't really anything else to proc off of it. So you Lin Lie and then you Grandmaster it back to the center. You have Hydra Stomper for all the moves. Speed is in here, similar reason for Hydra Stomper, to be honest. And then after that, you play Moonstone on the location with Lin Lie's sword, or on speed if you run out of uses and places for Moonstone. Spider-Punk is just a nice move card, works great with Madam Web as well. And you obviously then have Frigga for Lin Lie. You can Frigga a lot of these cards and it still is pretty good. If you Frigga a Captain America, Sam Wilson, surprisingly good. You have 2 shields on the battlefield now with the new way that it works, and have those bouncing around. Ancient One is, well, mainly for the sword. Obviously then there's the backup Hydra Stomper and Speed, and it's a little bit awkward to play because you got to play down like the Tau Mandala on something where there isn't a Captain America, isn't a shield, isn't either of those two, but then you kind of want to make sure you hit the sword, but you also have to have other things in play. It's a very strange deck, and Professor X is in here to lock down a location. You have to be careful that you're also not playing on where the last card was, because it's such a Sholau heavy meta. It's crazy at the moment. And yeah, there were a couple of other decks I tried. Nothing really stood out to me too much. I'm kind of curious to see if people crack this card. I know Alex was going to try a deck with Spider-Man Noir, which could be interesting to see. I don't own that card, sadly, so I haven't been able to test anything like that. But yeah, that about wraps it for my current opinions on the card. It's only been out for, what, like almost 2 hours now, so hard to give an exact placement for it right now. But if I gave it 2 or 3 stars in my rankings, I would probably say that's about where it is, 2.5 stars. But who knows? I'm fence sitting quite a lot here because I do think it has some potential, and if by tomorrow morning potential has been revealed that I look to be a fool, then so be it. But for now, I'll show you some games. Interesting. Okay, let's go. We have Lin Lie. Can you go left? That is a really cool animation. Really cool animation. I think that's probably more beneficial. But they're also playing moves, so.
Opponent snapped.
You're snapping. They're probably playing. Actually, nope, too late. Yeah, I was going to say they're probably playing Human Torch. It would have. Would it have been better? Yeah, it would have been better for me to put Raven in the middle. Well, he definitely goes here. Now it's just a matter of where do I put the other stuff. Love to see the arrows, and they got a Giganto and a Dracula. What is going on? Yeah, there's not much I can do against whatever shenanigans are going on here, so. I'm just gonna throw something out there. Okay.
Victory.
Well, I keep getting disconnected, but it worked in the end. Well, I'm not sure why on launch day for a new card I always seem to get disconnected from games. This is a good setup, actually. Sort of annoying. Even more annoying that they got rid of their card that had been hit by Icebox. Oh, and I guess escalate that annoyance with it being not only a Hela deck, but by the looks of things, a deck that wanted that card to be discarded. So. Nice. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, I didn't really think about that, but Dragon Lord really is a Hela card, isn't it? It's okay, it's okay. We'll see if we can hit it with Cosmo. Where are we thinking they're going to want to put it? Probably left. Probably left, right? Let's see. Oh, they put it right.
Minions.
Why wouldn't you put it left? I feel like you've got a lot of targets.
Victory.
Like if you put that card left, everything is going to summon in the 2 lanes you're losing. But that worked out quite well in the end, actually. Oh, they might get my Lin Lie. And I got their Shang-Chi. So he can train my Lin Lie. There's not much I'm going to have that they can actually target with Shangas. That's not nice to see. Are we thinking they possibly don't have any early cards to play? There's no way they move this over. Is it worth me using Deafening Cordon? Purely because of the annoying card draw, I think so. Now you're giving bot vibes. The mana allocation here is very awkward. Probably this going left? Because they're reactionary cards. I don't think I want to play them yet. Tempo Shang-Chi. Then we do... As much as I want to Hellion on Kraven's location, I really want to bring Iron Fist and the Sword together. But I also want to use 2 Spider-Punk procs. Interesting. Then I guess it's just this. I would snap, but because it's a bot, they're probably going to leave anyway. No, okay. Very nice. You can see why people hate this card. Big butt. Big butt? Big bot vibes.
Victory.
I think it's just because I like big bots come to mind, so I just instinctually said butts. Anyway, moving on. Okay, Bitrock. Do your thing. Very, very nice. Do I just snap?
Oh, snap.
Mainly because of Spider-Punk. But they didn't leave, which is interesting, and they're playing Bounce. I'm very curious now. I guess I could pull it back here, but they're not playing anything yet, so it's probably not worth it. I sure hope this goes left. Middle isn't bad either. At least then it's here for... This is also a bot, it has to be. What is going on today? I guess this is a crazy turn, but let's see how this goes. I'm doing a gamble with Ghost Spider. Like, I might not pull Lin Lie the same location, but at this point, I think I'm doing pretty good against this bot. I mean, they played a ninja into Asgard. I should have realized it was going to go there. Anyway, yeah, that was perfectly planned. I definitely didn't misremember that. Okay, well... I was just going to... I have no idea what they're going to play, but we'll see how it goes. I was just going to play Craven right and then Juggernaut, but... Wow. Not the Show Lao.
Victory.
Maybe it wasn't a bot after all of that, thinking about it. With the ninja. They're playing it just for Show Lao. Wow. Okay then. This card is nuts. How on earth? Oh, I guess because she has the ×2. Then why is Toxin here? I guess it's Bounce. Show Lao Werewolf Merlin deck? Interesting at least. Splinter. Ooh, Onslaught Citadel. I really want it to go into the middle, but we'll see. Okay, well, it went into the middle. That's gonna be kind of crazy. Just casually a 216. Ah, it's annoying it went there. Well, this is looking pretty strong.
Snap.
And I know I can stop their future plays with Cosmos, so I'll just leave it up to a snap.
Power must be controlled.
I mean, I'm completely fine with you destroying half of my 2-drop. Or a ooh. How does that work? So I move this with Madam Web. Then Cap's shield can't move? Why is that? What if he moves the shield? No, it still counts as Madam Web moving it. Very weird. Okay. Regardless, I need Juggernaut for the last turn, I think, which means I probably need to do this. Okay, that's nice. Wow, okay.
Victory.
Yeah, I was being very annoying to them there, I can't lie. Okay. That is character. I was curious for a second if it could do the same with spells. And they're going first, otherwise Cosmo would have been great. And there goes the good boy. I mean, I feel like at this point I might as well, but
Opponent snapped.
they're snapping. Why are they snapping? I don't want to make that same mistake again. Right, I'll move it over here. Then I will do this. Nope, I will do... Oh, I can't do that, can I? Okay. Shenanigans. Lasher. That's going to get hit by Shulao, isn't it? I do have... Interesting. So I actually have Juggernaut now, so I could do some shenanigans. But I don't really think it's going to help too much. Like if I completely sacrifice the left lane. I could force some cards elsewhere. That's helpful. Because all I'm really thinking here is, oh, I can't do that, can I? Because it's the big house. Oh, it's also the big house. Oh, shite. Well. I guess it'll have to be that. I don't like it, but we'll see. Ooh, that's a nasty one to hit. Well, we denied their lasher hit, so I'm more than happy with that. Why did it have to hit Hydra Stomper? Literally, if it hit any of the other two, we would have been fine. I have seen so much Shulao today, it's insane. Well, that makes my play a little easier. I wasn't sure which one to play. I could snap, but they could pull some shenanigans, so I won't. Interesting. I'm not sure what kind of shenanigans they could realistically pull. Never mind. There's a lot of shenanigans you can pull with Moonstone. I know that for sure.
I am Iron Man.
How does Professor X Madam Web work? I genuinely do not know.
I am Iron Man.
Avengers! Assemble.
We are about to find out. You can move it. Interesting. So you can just prevent them from playing a card there and move it somewhere else.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, okay.
Victory.
Interesting. That feels kind of busted. I mean, not like War Machine, the old War Machine Storm combo kind of busted, but very interesting. I can't think of a way to actually get good benefit from that, but it's curious that it exists. Not got many plays here. We're gonna have to try and deafening code that werewolf. Okay, that's very nice, actually. After you play a card here. Definitely had to check what that said for a second. Guess I could just Juggernaut. That's irritating. It's even more irritating because I'm not going to stop the location. Okay.
Opponent snap.
Do we just like hit this regardless, just to be safe. Sandman. It's not every day you see that. Okay, what exactly is he looking to get out of Sandman here? Because I could... No, Cosmo's not going to work, is it? I was thinking of just playing Cosmo, but... the problem here is if the sword goes middle, I don't move Lin Lie. What's the last card I played? I actually don't know. Screw it. Let's just do this. In fact, no, that doesn't work, does it? Let's just do this. Let's just do this. But that never works either. No. No. I should have just played like anything. Astral plane.
Opponent snapped.
Oh, you're snapping. I was going to say most of the cards I would have a chance to play here would be good to get into Astral Plane. Anyone that isn't is Hellion. Yeah, that's pretty solid. What do I not want them to get? Deafening Chord. That's what I don't want them to get. Which is why it's probably what they're going to get. Wait, hold on a second. Does this mean I get 2 Captain America shields? Does this mean you get a 2nd Cap shield? Because I don't mind if I do. Gonna be bouncing those shields left, right, and center. That's nice. I am very happy with that development. Okay. What do we hit with Deafening Chord? Or do we hit anything with Deafening Chord? Let us... Oh, Juggernaut's not going to be useful, is it? At least not now. Kind of want to hit that Merlin, but it's not guaranteed. Oh, did I move the wrong shield first? I think I did. Didn't want the location clogged. unfortunate. Okay, well, Hellion, that location. Oh. Could you two just swap places, perchance? Sadly not, it would seem. And then we just Juggernaut next turn, I guess. Wait, why am I... Oh, I'm doing that because I want Troc to leap here. But the Troc will leap there anyway, right? If I was to move this one here, then this one here, then this. Yeah. Don't want to mess up the double shield craziness. Okay, I foresaw that happen. Well, now they know I have Juggernaut. But does it matter? Okay, let's redo all these places. So I definitely want this to go here, and this to go here would also be quite nice. If I then remove these two from the location, maybe I just leave the shield here. Or possible... I don't know, hits? Let's just send it for the Craven buff. But if that's there, do I really care about Juggernaut going there? Let's say no. Okay, this was a very, very complicated turn. Probably to just lose to a Shalao, but... Nice, thank you. That is kind of nuts. They really just gave me that game.
Victory!
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.